Welcome to Module 1, Lesson 1. This is where we turn your creative work into a real business model. Maybe you're a photographer, a ceramicist, a designer, or a musician. Whatever your craft, the same 9 building blocks apply to you. By the end of this lesson, you'll have your whole business on one page. A single, clear picture of how your work creates value and earns income. And here's the good news. No finished idea and no money yet. You are in exactly the right place. So let's begin. Every creative professional feels a deep tension inside. On one side stands the artist, driven by passion and vision. The artist prioritizes authentic expression over profit. They may undervalue their work and see commerce as a threat. On the other side stands the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is driven by market demand and by results. They build scalable, repeatable systems that don't depend on luck, and they price on the value delivered, not just on effort or materials. Most of us lean to one side and quietly resent the other. But this is a false choice, and the rest of this lesson shows why. Here is the key insight of this entire lesson. The goal is not to choose between art and business. It is to build a model where each one enables the other. The business funds the art. The art gives the business its meaning. A creative entrepreneur makes strategic choices on purpose. Choices that let the work thrive commercially without losing its soul. Authentic expression, delivered through a sustainable business. There are 2 ways into this lesson, and both are welcome. Maybe you're just exploring, with an idea or simply curiosity. You may have no clients and no money yet, and that is perfectly fine. Nothing here asks you to spend anything at all. Just work through it with a made-up example as we go. Or maybe you're already creating and selling your work. You want more focus and less guesswork in what you already do. Then use your real numbers and hunt for the gaps. Same tools, 2 starting points, and both end in the same place. A clear, usable business model you can act on tomorrow. Before we go further, let's quietly decode the jargon. Business books love their acronyms, so here they are in plain words. BMC is your whole business, captured on one page. UVP is your promise, what you offer, for whom and why you. CS is your customer segment, the specific people you serve. CR is your customer relationship, how you deal with those clients. CH is your channels, how clients find you and buy from you. KA and KR are your key activities and key resources. And IP is intellectual property, the rights to your creative work. Don't memorize the labels. Just understand the simple idea behind each. Before we touch the canvas, get 2 things clear. Get these right, and the 9 blocks almost fill themselves in. First, start with your why. Why did you start this work at all? What change do you want to create, and what do you want more of? Second, your who. Who is this really for, and be specific. A wedding photographer and a product photographer are not the same business. What do your people need? What do they struggle with? Why choose you? Only then do you map the canvas. And remember, you don't need final answers today. A rough first draft is more than enough to begin. The core tool of this lesson is the business model canvas. It was created by a thinker named Alexander Osterwalder. It's a 1-page chart made of 9 connected building blocks. Each block answers one simple question about your business. Together, they connect how you create value to how you earn revenue. The canvas also reveals the gaps and the misalignments, the places where your plan quietly contradicts itself. It's used across the world by more than 5 million entrepreneurs because it forces you to see every moving part, not just the creative work. Here is the canvas in full, 9 blocks on a single page. On the left sit your key partners, activities, and resources. These are the engine room, how the work actually gets made. In the very center sits your value proposition. This is the heart of it all, the promise everything else supports. On the right sit your customer relationships, channels, and segments. This is how your value reaches the people who need it. And along the bottom, run your cost structure and revenue streams. As creatives, we start on the value and customer side, and we build left. Now the heart of the canvas, your unique value proposition. First, remember a hard truth. Clients pay for solutions and results. They do not pay for your effort, or your hours, or your materials. Your value proposition has 4 parts. Let's build it together. What you offer, and be concrete about it. Not design services, but brand identity systems for wellness startups. Who it's for. The narrower and more specific, the stronger it gets. The outcome you deliver. Save time, more bookings, or less stress. And why you're different. You're one edge that others cannot copy. Put together, that sentence becomes the spine of your whole business. To sharpen your value proposition, we zoom in with a second tool. It has 2 halves that must match each other. On one side, the square, your offer, your products and services, your pain relievers, your gain creators. On the other, the circle, the customer, their jobs to be done, their pains, and the gains they hope for. You reach fit when your pain relievers actually match their real pains, and when your gain creators match the gains they truly want. Fit is that satisfying moment when your offer simply clicks. Channels are the paths that carry your value to the customer. They move through 5 distinct phases. First, awareness. This is how clients discover that you exist. Social media, referrals, search, industry events, or press. Second, evaluation. How they judge whether your work is right for them. Third, purchase, and fourth, the delivery of the value itself. Fifth, post-sale. How you keep clients and grow referrals. Here is the professional rule. Your channels must match the client. A high-end architectural photographer reaches architects at conferences, not through general social media ads. Match the channel to the price. Customer relationships describe the kind of bond you build with clients. There are 4 broad types to choose from. A transactional relationship is a single sale with little follow-up. Think of selling a digital font. It's best for low-cost, high-volume work. Dedicated assistance is deep and high-touch and ongoing. Like a retainer or a bespoke commission, this is for premium pricing. Automated services support the client without you in the room. And communities let your clients gain value from each other. One rule ties them together. Your relationship must match your price. You cannot offer dedicated assistance for a transactional fee. To deliver your value consistently, you need resources and activities. Your key resources come in 4 kinds. First, intellectual property. For most creatives, the most valuable asset. Your designs, your methods, and your brand. Second, physical resources, like cameras, studios, and specialist tools. Third, financial resources. Your runway of capital, grants, and cash flow. Without financial runway, talented businesses still collapse. Fourth, human resources. Your skills, reputation, and network. In a solo business, you are the single most critical resource. So protect your time and your energy, because everything depends on it. Now we connect value to the bottom line, revenue streams. This is the moment your creative work becomes actual cash. Project fees are one-time payments for a finished piece of work. They're common, but they bring a feast-or-famine income cycle. Retainers give you stable, predictable monthly income. Licensing lets your intellectual property earn money while you sleep. It's high value, and most creatives ignore it completely. Digital products decouple income from your time. The most scalable of all. Add subscriptions and commissions, and you have a full menu. The best businesses combine 2 or 3 of these streams. Pricing is not just a number. It is a signal of your positioning. The model you choose shapes your entire client relationship. An hourly rate is simple to explain, but it quietly penalizes you. The faster and better you get, the less you earn. That's backwards. Fixed project pricing tells the client the exact cost up front. But beware scope creep when the brief is loosely defined. Value-based pricing rewards your expertise and your results. It's for proven professionals who can speak to a client's return. And retainers give you predictable, recurring income. Most working pros blend 2 or 3 of these models at once. To price with confidence, you must know your costs. Costs come in 2 flavors, fixed and variable. Fixed costs stay constant no matter how much work you do. Studio rent, software subscriptions, insurance, and equipment. They arrive every single month, whether you bill a client or not. Variable costs scale up and down with your workload. Materials, assistant fees, travel to shoots, and marketing spend. Add them together, and one number appears. Your minimum viable revenue must cover all your costs, plus a living wage for you, plus a genuine profit margin on top. Let's talk about your most underused asset, intellectual property. Understanding your rights is not optional. It is core business. Copyright is automatic. You own original work the moment you make it, even without registering it anywhere. A trademark protects your brand name, your logo, and your tagline. Licensing lets you keep ownership while granting a client the right to use. By geography, by time, by exclusivity, it's a powerful revenue stream. Work for hire is the opposite. The client pays, and the client owns it. This is the hidden default in many freelance contracts. So never deliver final files without a signed contract on ownership. Now it's your turn. 3 short exercises lock this lesson in. First, the value alignment check. List your top 3 creative values and see where each shows up. If a value has no home in your business, that's a strategic opportunity. Second, the value proposition fit challenge. Take one service and map it to a customer's jobs, pains, and gains. Third, synthesize your whole canvas across all 9 blocks. Then find the single block that is weakest or most underdeveloped, because that weakest block is your biggest opportunity to grow. Let's recap what you've built. You've mapped your entire business on a single page. You defined your value, your customer, your channels, and your revenue. You've connected creative work to a sustainable, repeatable model. That's a real achievement, so take a moment with it. In Lesson 2, we prove that real people will actually pay for it. See you there. This project is funded by the European Union. Thank you for learning with us.